my beauties, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that have just stumbled across this video, you've never heard of me before, you've never seen me, my name is Andrea and this is Soul Embers, existing viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to your channel, guys. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for the love and the high vibes you bring here to Soul Embers through your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. I'm just unbelievably grateful and I'm sending you all many virtual hugs. And if you're a hugger, I don't care because guess what I am. Anyway, so today's reading is going to be quite different to what you're used to and possibly quite different to what you've seen before. However, I do these kinds of spreads for my clients when they're going through quite substantial transitions in their life. And I really wanted to bring this to you today because I have been guided. No, I haven't been guided. I've been heavily pushed by my spirit guides and the divine to do more of these during this massive energetic shift we're currently facing as we're closing out the last decade and entering the new one as well as the new year, right? And what I found is the outcome I'm having at the moment with this specific reading has been extraordinary for my clients. They're walking away with so much clarity and the energy that I'm just pulling in is absolutely huge to the degree that I can't do more than 2 of these types of readings per day. But I'm very excited to bring it to you because I just know that you can gain so much out of this and you can make some really positive and massive shifts as you close out the previous cycle and get rid of whatever it is that doesn't serve you and truly embrace the new decade and the new year, only taking what you need with you and manifesting the kind of life that you really want to manifest, right? So there will be a description on why I've chosen these 4 specific cards. I've put it at the end of your reading. So if you're interested in knowing why these cards, why this type of reading, feel free to just stay on and have a listen. It's there for you to, get more information on why and how I go about doing my readings, I guess. So in a nutshell, guys, before I close this off, I've noticed that you guys are really drawn to the love and X spreads, and that's awesome. I hope you find what you're looking for there, and I will definitely continue doing those. However, this is more about your fundamental essence, the fundamental essence of who you are. This is your core, at your core, what you're manifesting and bringing into your reality. What blockages are there? Which aspects of yourself, your conscious and subconscious, do you need to tap into through your inner high priestess and unify and release, heal and let go of, so that you can only plant seeds and fertilize and grow what is in your best interest? Okay, so once you can really hit the nail on the head here, everything else will just flow, guys. It will be like a domino effect. Energy in every aspect of your life will shift, including your love life. Okay, so I'm going to finish it off there. I will jump into your readings now, so I'll see you on the other side. Hi Cancer, welcome to your end of year spread or your new year, new decade spread, whichever way you want to see it. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on the cards, but before I jump into it, I thought I'd let you know that anything and everything you need to know about how I go about doing my readings, how these energies can be applied or how they may play out, the disclaimer which has important information on the content of the channel, and how timing plays out, what we mean when we say timing is fluid, is all in the description box below, as well as what you can do if the message does not resonate with you. First things first, guys, please don't force it to fit. It's just not for you this time. There is information on how you can go about finding a reading that better suits you, as well as what to do if the message does resonate or you like the way I go about doing my readings. You can definitely reach out for a personal reading. You'll find my contact details below. So let's jump into it, Cancer. Let's see what is going on with my beautiful Cancer in the collective. What are you guys closing out? What are you leaving behind you in the last decade? And what are you trying to manifest as you move forward into the new year and into this new decade, right? What are you holding on to? What are you subconsciously needing to allow to come to the surface for your inner high priestess to lift the veil when you're ready and work through any energies that might be challenging or that are blocking you from bringing to manifestation into your tangible world and nurture and, water those seeds that you want to water and nurture so that they can grow. So let's have a look. What's going on with Cancer? Oh, by the way, when I was premeditating, I really had this sense that it's been a very, very emotionally long journey for the Cancer that I am resonating with. I feel that there's been a lot of emotional turbulence, a lot of up and down, a lot of moodiness, a lot of extreme happiness, and then extreme depression. And I don't know which aspect of your life that might relate to. I mean, this reading you can apply to any part of your life, career, partnerships, home life, whether you're looking for a relationship, however it fits for you can definitely apply. So place it how it fits if it fits. But I'm just getting there's been a lot of turbulence, and it's got a lot to do with you needing to control a situation quite possibly, or not letting go, not allowing yourself to allow your emotions to unfold naturally so that you can work through the process. There's this sense of really resisting releasing the emotion, allowing Pandora's box to open and let be what let be, letting it all out and just working through that mess is what I'm hearing. Or allow yourself to hit the rock bottom that you need to hit to emotionally so that you can start to sort through that process in a safe way, in a controlled environment. If you need help, definitely, seek the professional help that you need. If you are feeling very emotionally distressed and you feel that you can't control it, but there was that need to just let it out, let it go, seek the help you need to seek, see the counselor, see the psychologist, see your community priest if that's something that you believe in, or go and see your spiritual healers, whichever way it applies to you guys. But what I'm feeling is that you are finally coming out of that energy. You are finally releasing, and it has everything to do with the fact that you are absolutely freaking exhausted, Cancer. You're exhausted. You can't possibly hold on to it anymore because it is physically just brought you to your knees. So let's see, what's this got to do with now? So now that you're releasing, now that you're letting go, what's coming for you in the new year? And I'm just so glad to see this because the energy was quite heavy as I was meditating and I was channeling. And what I see is a massive sigh of relief. You don't want to go back there. You've already been there. It sucked big time. And, you don't want to be in that dark place anymore. You don't want to be walking through Shadow City anymore. You've walked through it. You're done. And you can see the light rise on the horizon. You can see the sun's coming up and it's warming your soul. And so this is your focus from here on. I feel stepping into this cycle is to just do things that truly make you feel happy, manifesting situations, hobbies, events, being around people that bring out the smile in your soul, that feed your soul. Your soul tribe is what I'm getting, right? Yeah, because like I said, you've been holding on really, really tightly, and I'm not too sure which aspect this applies to. But I feel that you finally have released the majority of it. There's still some lingering. And what you're trying to, grasp from the ether and bring into your your tangible world is those things that make you feel happy. And I feel that that's already started. I feel that there may have been people that you've been networking with, or even people that you've met, maybe, you know, a partner or potential partner, or even new friends that have really started to fulfill you, okay? And you're going through that transition period. So manifestation might not be coming as quickly as you would like it to. There is definitely that need for you to let go of your grasp, Cancer. Let it go. I keep getting that. And so what's blocking you at the moment is you go through that space, I feel, subconsciously. All right, let me explain this the best way I can. So what happens is you send out your intention into the universe. Well, this is my take. Everyone's got an opinion. This is just mine. You may not agree with it. You may agree with it. But everyone sets out their intention, okay? And if their intention is focused and clear, and they are able to bring it down into the universe, into their tangible world, well, there is still the element of having to recognize the signs and synchronicities by tapping into your intuition, that what you're trying to manifest is actually now here. However, if you are not ready to receive that because you haven't leveled up to receive this specific intention, there is still work that may need to be done in order for you to receive it and fulfill it. You're not quite ready for it, right? Then there may be a block. There may be you may not be able to see it. The universe might be showing you signs as to how you can work towards it, but you can't see it. And this is what I'm feeling here. You get the signs, you see them, and then you have difficulty grasping them and working through them. It's almost like you're grasping at thin air. You take one step forward and then you take 5 steps back. And so this is what's been exhausting you. The manifestation process has been very slow. So let's see how you can definitely, moving forward, how you can step into this with a little bit more, I guess, with a more flow, because I feel that there's no flow here. And what I'm getting is really try and tap into that intuitive aspect of you. And you know, you water signs are so freaking intuitive. Use your gut, guys. That's your inner compass. Use it. And whatever stirs up passion within you, real passion, really ignites your soul. You're really driven to pursue something. Instead of overthinking it, instead of thinking the emotional aspect it could have on you, start walking towards it. Just start taking the steps so that you don't go into a stagnant energy. Just start taking the steps. Do make them controlled. Do be cautious. Do work through that process as you're moving. There is no need, the message I'm getting is there is no need for you to see it and then take a step back, assess it before you step forward. At this stage, you just need to keep moving, because as you move, the flow will begin to flow. You'll start to get a flow, your manifesting energy will start to shift, and you'll slowly start to see your manifestations coming at a smoother rate, right? Okay, so let's have a look at how your inner Empress is showing up now. What seeds are you planting? What is it that you need to nurture? How are they aligning with what you're trying to manifest? And are they aligning? Yep, okay. All right, so very clear message here, guys, is at this stage, you're definitely moving slowly, but you're moving. And I'm so proud of you, Cancer. You're moving, you're not stopping. Very cautiously, we all know, or it's known, that the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but with he is very stable, he is very committed. When he does come, it's to stay, okay? So this is the energy you're coming from. You keep looking backwards, you keep looking back on your experiences, and it's time to let them go. I'm feeling Spirit is saying surrender them, because you have the most amazing
future ahead of you, and you are holding yourself back. And I don't think you're holding yourself back because you freaking like to be miserable. I think you're holding yourself back because you don't know how to heal, release, and let go. Okay? Something we all face, myself included. So because you're holding on so tightly, there's absolutely no room for this beautiful passion, the warmth, the happiness, the, the clarity, the foresight to come through. You're holding on to feelings of neglect, abandonment, possibly, I'm definitely getting abandonment and neglect, those two things. You're holding on to them, and what's happening is, oh my God, the message is so clear, Cancer. At nighttime, when you're sitting in bed and you're going over everything in your head of the fear due to the losses and the anxiety that it's caused, and how you can shift out of that energy, and you're trying to figure out how you can never revisit that aspect of your life, let's say, before. But what's happening is you're anxious and you're sitting there at nighttime thinking about all those things that have caused you pain, that have caused you sleepless nights, that have put you in your head, in so deeply in your emotions, in your head, that you don't want to be there anymore. Okay? And so because they're the thoughts you're having, that's exactly what you're going to plant and continually manifest. So there is definitely a need here to keep moving. Go out there, I'm hearing, go out there, seek new hobbies, network, change your job, do whatever it needs to take. It takes to make those really drastic changes in your life that will allow new experiences to form. So I'm hearing something just completely out of your normal day-to-day routine. They will change your perception because you're changing on the 3D level in the material world. So the need for you to really work through this process of healing and releasing whatever this is, and you guys know if the message resonates what this is definitely at the forefront of this reading. I'm sensing it very, very strongly. And, if you guys need help, please do reach out. Reach out and get the help, because you have an amazing future ahead of you, Cancer. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's see why have I picked up this deck? It's not time yet. It's not time for that deck. Let's see how your inner emperor is showing up. What's your boss man showing up? How are you going about controlling these energies? Okay, because I do feel like you're in this transition period, and that transition period is really difficult. How are you going about controlling this? Oh, I can't take all of those, guys. There's just too many. Sorry. Okay. So what I'm getting here is, it's almost like you're deceiving yourself of your own happiness. You guys are just not ready to... You might see an opportunity come your way that will change your emotional stability and your physical world. A new opportunity comes and you somehow talk yourself out of it. There is a lot of fear here. There is a lot of fear of letting go, Cancer. And if only you could see that there are so many more happier times ahead. Like I said, the sun is shining on you. The sun is shining. Just go with whatever ignites your soul. Let that be your beacon and your inner compass. Follow it, follow it. Set yourself in motion. Drop one pentacle at a time. Just one pentacle at a time, guys, so you can allow amazing new opportunities to come in. So let's have a look at what energy can get this going, can get you to shift out of this energy. Just to start off with, What can Cancer surrender to allow the beginning of this process of release? What can Cancer surrender to allow this process to begin? Please, my Cancers need a positive message, Spirit. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Wow, Cancer, surrender your ego. So I wonder if here what we've got is the best way to shift out of this stagnation that I'm feeling and truly embrace what the next decade has in store for you, because I feel that the next decade has a lot of happiness in store for you. Okay, and the only way you can truly bring that, manifest that, and bring it to your tangible world and bring it to through fruition through love and nurturing and creativity and passion and vitality is, the first steps would be just start by being of service to others. You know, start doing things for others, little things every day. You know, help the old lady that's walking across the street. If it's raining and the person next to you doesn't have an umbrella, offer to share yours. Do those things daily, and then allow that feeling of being of service and their gratitude towards you to fill your soul, to heal that pain that has caused you to hold on so tightly. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found that reading helpful. I wish you all the best in January, and I'll see you for your February love readings, X spreads, and general spreads. Bye.
Thanks for staying on, guys, for the description on why I've chosen these 4 majors and what I mean by focused channeling. So focused channeling for me is basically just that. I have selected 4 cards and I focus the energy that I'm channeling to receive messages for these specific cards and what the meaning behind these cards are. And the reason why I've chosen these 4 is because, like I mentioned earlier, of the massive energetic transition we're currently facing. As you close out your old cycle, I really want to see you guys elevating and really lifting your vibration. And it all starts with the power of how you're manifesting and setting your intentions, which is what the magician is all about. You know, your inner magician is all about having everything that you need and knowing that you have it. Knowing within yourself that you have the power to recognize what it is that you want and need, to set your focused intention into the ether and pull it into your tangible world. You know, they say that the magician is very calm, looks very calm, but is very focused, very happy to be in a state of basically meditation. And that's where he can tap into the energies that are available for him in the universe to pull into his tangible world, or into the tangible world, I should say. So that's why we start off with the magician, and then we move on to the high priestess, because once it's arrived here in your tangible world, how are you going to recognize the synchronicities and the signs that it's arrived and it's here and up for the taking? The high priestess is all about, you know, being the guardian between your conscious and subconscious mind. She's the gatekeeper, you know, negation and affirmation, the positive and the negative, the yin and the yang. And there are elements of our subconscious mind that we can't tap into, or that there are blockages. So is your inner high priestess blocking you from manifesting what it is that you want in your world? Or is there an element that needs to be worked on, healed, released, so that you can unify your subconscious and conscious mind to a degree that you are ready to at this time to bring in those manifestations. They say that she stands a guardian because ultimately it is my belief, and everyone has one, everyone has an opinion, right? But if you're not ready to receive something, you haven't leveled up and you're not ready to receive it, it is the high priestess that stands in the way and says, no, I'm not going to allow this to filter through, because my Capricorn, my Virgo, my Pisces, my Scorpio, whichever star sign, is not quite ready to receive this yet. There still needs to be work done on healing, releasing and letting go, on, coming to a more unified type of state before this can take place and be manifested into reality. And then we move on into the Empress. So, your inner Empress, so beautiful, so loving, so creative, so nurturing, gives birth to those manifestations. She is the creator of your world. And so it is through those manifestations that your inner Empress will plant those seeds and water them and fertilize them and give birth to the world that you want to create. And she consistently does that. Consistently comes from that space. So what do we do, let's say, if your manifestations aren't always what you want because you're not setting focused intention, because you're unclear of what your intentions need to be, right? Well, your inner Empress will still manifest those into your world. She'll still nurture and fertilize them. But then it's up to the inner Emperor within you to truly set order, to set those boundaries, to trim the hedges so you can see over them, giving you the power of foresight so you can be prepared of what lies ahead. If the inner Empress is constantly fertilizing and growing, whatever it is your manifestations are, it's quite possible that the journey that you see on that path that lies ahead will be overgrown with potential weeds or grass or whatever you want to call it, blocking your view and causing you to be somewhat confused, not knowing a way to redirect yourself, possibly bringing on stagnancy. It is your inner Emperor that will make sure that all those hedges are trimmed, like I said, that your path is clear, that you're pursuing your path with focus, with intention, with order, trimming away absolutely everything that doesn't serve you on this path to your greatest good. So that pretty much sums it up, guys. This is why I've chosen these 4 majors. I think that they're very relevant to the current energetic shift we're facing, and the messages have been, as I said, quite powerful.